Psalm 6:1. La menatseach binginot al ha-sheminit mizmor le-David. So here we have the superscription again, this time in chapter 6. And this time we get to the choir master. I say this time, we've seen this a lot actually. Notice here, just by way of review, or if you're just joining us here, that we've got something akin to a PL participle of the verbal root natsach. In fact, that's what we're looking at here. But this would be something like one who is directing, one who is inspecting, something like that. And so we get here to the choir master if we think about the fact that this is a psalm or a song, and that's who would be directing, the choir master. So to the choir master. And then next we get with or on the negi note, with the negi note. Now the negi note is probably something like a stringed instrument. And then we get this upon the eighths. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, or we could say on the sheminit if we see this as a proper name kind of word. But here I think we're dealing with something like related to the eighths. So the reason that becomes important is because musically in an octave, there are 8 notes. And so this could be something like a tone or an octave level upon the eighths, or maybe you go up an octave each verse or something like that. If you got too many verses, you're going to get real high real quick, but alas, it could be something like that. If we couple it here with the stringed instrument, it could be something like the stringed instrument that has 8 strings, and that's another option for this one. At the end of the day, what we have here is musical notation for how this psalm is to be sung or musically performed, something like that. So we have to the choir master, on the negi note, on the eighths, or according to the eighths. And then here's our term mizmor, a psalm of David.